Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So, we're in the week of Passover and Easter, and we are for the full moon in Libra. And in this video, I'm going to talk about this full moon in Libra. So, let's start from the very beginning. So a couple of weeks ago, we started with the lunar cycle with the crescent moon in Aries. And that crescent moon in Aries was telling us it was time to break from the inertia we were in and plunge headfirst forwards to what we should have been doing. And remember that the energy of the crescent moon was the energy of the warrior standing courageously saying, "Here I am." So with that energy, we decided which projects to concentrate on and which to let go for now. And with the help of Mars in Capricorn, we started our march towards the project we decided to concentrate on. In the meantime, our close relationships had to bear the brunt of all this intense energy. And Mercury retrograde is testing our nerves by changing frequently our plans. Now, the sun has reached the same point of the crescent moon. We did part of the journey. What was our intention has now become our purpose. And under Mars in Capricorn, we are marching dutifully towards that purpose. Now, the moon, in the meantime, has traveled as well to the opposite side. And we now have a full moon in Libra in a lunar mansion with this image. A seated man holding various scrolls together in his hand. Now, just imagine it. It's a completely different energy from the warrior standing courageously and saying, "Here I am." It is a more settled and cool energy. It's more mental than sheer movement of enthusiasm. It's air versus fire, right? They are both cardinal. They both want to move things, but in a different manner. So in these couple of weeks, we are realizing what works and doesn't work. What are the desires and the wishes we can get and what we can't get. However, it is still an image of a man working on his own. First we had the warrior, now we have this man seated with the scrolls in his hands. So we are still striving on our path towards our true identity, but it's on our own that we're doing it. We are now concentrating on how that identity that we are trying to foster and get gives us security and prosperity. Venus, just in time for the full moon, would have just shifted into Taurus, where she is so happy, and we're so happy as well. So while Venus was rushing through Aries, we have decimated all that didn't work for our freedom, especially as regards relationships and what we deem of value. We have obtained our freedom, but with a sweet, sour taste. Now it's time to use that freedom to bring in security and prosperity. Mars, how we go out and about in getting what we want, and Saturn, how we master our limitations, are teaming up together in Capricorn. And they are supporting Venus in her bringing in and towards her security and prosperity. But it's a very business-like support. It's not warm and fuzzy. It is, let's get the job done feeling. No, we have business to do, Venus, let's go on with it, right? So both the moon and the sun are receiving a reality check by these guys, Mars and Saturn. Whilst Mercury is enjoying himself, running amok, changing his plans as frequently as fire dances in a well-aired furnace, moving around. So what can we do? As much as we would like to relax, be in the energy, and just stay cool, it is saying otherwise. We are asked to keep on working on our plans, to continually keep on tracking if these plans and projects are founded in reality or not. And bearing in mind that things are in continual flux, and many nodes need to be tried out until we find out the correct one. So relationships are not at the best just now, even if we are in a full moon in Libra. We are realizing that some of our relationships feel past their expiry date, but we're still clinging to them because there is a part of us that wants to maintain our status quo. And other relationships, they need testing and retesting and march backward and forward. Hello, Jan. So the way forward, so to speak, is to keep on working on our plans and projects. And even if these projects keep on changing continually, and bearing in mind that perhaps as a collateral damage, some of our relationships will cease to exist or be highly modified. Well, so it's going to be quite a full moon. And what I can wish you is a blessed full moon in Libra, whatever that means to you, and a blessed Passover and Easter to all those that celebrate it. And until the next time, take care. Bye for now.